Okay. The lips, yeah, the stone knife. We kind of need that. The Lich conjures up the familiar crystal vessel you discovered in a Relu of Vorlish's abandoned sanctum. This object is a very strong bond to your soul. The exact nature of that bond is unclear, but it does not matter. This crystal vessel will make a perfect phylactery. Your soul will be hidden away in this receptacle, protected from the depredations of your enemies. I think this one's okay. These worldly treasures. Oh my god.
These worldly treasures are the easiest sacrifice to make. Once you have obtained greatness, you will be able to accumulate tremendous wealth. But now I am going to deprive you of the gifts given by life itself. I will take your youth, your bodily strength. Your muscles will go limp, and your joints will become fragile. Your eyes will grow dim, your tongue will not be able to taste, and your brain will shrink. You will never again feel the joy of a healthy body, or partake in the pleasure of the flesh. Are you ready to give up all of this and more?
Take away my youth and vitality. The body is insignificant. Only the mind and the spirit are important.
𝐂𝐻 waves his hand in a swift, sure motion, and pain shoots through your body. He leeches your vigor and vitality like a giant spider sucks the blood from its prey. Your whole body begins to age rapidly. Your bones creak, you feel the pain of old wounds, and your fingers lose their strength. Zacharias's withered face betrays no emotion, but you can sense his delight in your suffering.
What a dick.
At last, it is the time for the ultimate sacrifice. Are you ready to surrender the soul of the creature you love best? Are you prepared to end the life of the one your heart desires? You know of whom I speak. A true master of death cannot have a lover. Shatter this bond, put the victim on the altar, wash your face in their blood, and achieve greatness.
And this is why we didn't romance anyone in this run through. Love? I don't have the time for such silliness. Well then, you've already begun the process. Your soul's ready to embrace its final death. Let us begin the labor you have started.
Power courses through you, unstoppable, unimaginable power. It overwhelms your body, constricting your movement. The power steals the breath from your lungs, and makes your ribs crack. It roars like a hurricane, and tears away your flesh. You are being stripped of everything, hollowed out and emptied, until only your spirit, your true essence remains, the stern and proud master of death, a ruler no longer bound by the fetters of mortal flesh.
Very cool. Your vision fades, your heartbeat falters, you hear a commotion outside the walls of the ziggurat, shouts, the noise of battle. It doesn't matter. Darkness comes over you, a pleasant chill runs through your body, and you feel at peace. Your heart beats no more. This is the end. Oh, all the enemies that we've made. Okay. My team minus me. Oh my sweet lord. Ember, what are you casting? No. Let's go there. We are going to come down here and we are going to do mass heal. Make sure we got everyone in the ring. Let's target on... Well, Ruchelet is not damaged, so let's target on Regil. Nice. Okay, now we're going to do... Yeah, that'll work. Your defeated enemies are huddled at your feet. They mutter curses and wait nervously for you to decide their fate. Your transformation has also impressed your companions. They can't stop staring at you. Congratulations, Commander. You have obtained an impressive amount of power, and you were not afraid to sacrifice your life to do so. Your actions demand respect. Use the power you have gained to get rid of these demonic threats once and for all. That's the whole idea, Rachel. Death is everywhere. Now death is inside you too. Why have you gone through all this? It feels as though we have left the twilight and stepped into impenetrable darkness. This is not how I imagined the path of a Crusader. It does not feel like we're helping people. We're leading them down the cold path of the grave. How amazing, boy. How do you feel? Do your bones ache? Do you... Shut up. There's something very appealing about the idea of becoming a Lich. It makes you powerful, deadly, and efficient. I almost envy you. Ugh, now my horns get all sweaty and my tail twitches every time I look at you. In the silence that follows, the nervous whispers of your defeated enemies can be heard clearly. Their voices tremble with fear. What an unusual alliance. I'm surprised that you managed to put aside your differences to work together. The deranged priestess shrieks with fury. We are the Whispering Way. We lurk in the shadows and act under the cover of night. You have incurred our wrath and the wrath of many others. We will do whatever it takes to destroy you, even if it means that we must unite with our enemies. Their turn shall come, but first we must destroy you. You are the greatest threat to Mendev. The Order of the Sunshine Sword will always be your enemy. For care. They are nothing more than tools. We do not care which puppets serve us to the task of punishing a transgressor. Your enemies have served our purpose, and they will do so again. I see a fuck it. You broke abyssal law by disturbing the eternal slumber of a fallen demon lord. You must be punished. Do you think you could hide from us here on the material plane? You cannot escape us. We will hunt you down wherever you go. I care nothing for the laws of the abyss. I think that putting your head on a pike will send a clear message to anyone else who is tempted to challenge my authority. No one's allowed to disturb the deceased demon lords. We'll make sure you pay. You've spilled our blood. Now it's time to take your life. Nice. Traitors, how dare you turn against me? That's a hell of a word wall.
Despite their humiliating defeat, the knights are trying to maintain some semblance of dignity. They cast hateful glances in your direction, but they are clearly terrified of you. Oh, but it is you who have betrayed us. You were given the honor of leading the crusade, but you defiled our champions, and turned them into blasphemous undead. You broke your oaths, and betrayed 𝐿𝐿. You deceived many. But not GR. He could sense the evil in your heart. He forbade us from sheathing our swords until we plunged them into your chest.
Fair enough. The undead will teach you the meaning of obedience and discipline. Kill them. Serve you? No, that is the fate worse than death. Curse you, you unholy and monstrous abomination! Thought I killed you. Did you enjoy your death so much that you came back to be killed again? The regal old woman that you once knew is gone. Instead, you see a grotesque undead monstrosity with burning eyes, talon-like crooked fingers, and milky white skin. It speaks in a furious, gurgling voice. I'm a servant of the Pallid Princess. Do you really think death would deter me? I was reborn and have become more powerful. You have rejected the alliance offered by the followers of the Whispering Way. Now you shall pay. You will die permanently this time. I'll make sure that no one brings back your soul. So the Whispering Way is declaring war. So be it. I'll take care of them after I've dealt with the demons. I like that. You will be destroyed. You will not stand in our way as we ascend to greatness. No! It is over. All that remains are the bodies at your feet, but your undead servants will soon take care of them. Transformation. Achievement unlocked. Hell yeah! You guys can't see it because I'm only capturing the game, and Steam overlay did not get captured. Zacharias holds your phylactery in his skeletal fingers. Welcome to Unlife, my former student. From now on, you are a Lich, a true master of the undead. My ritual gave you power beyond your wildest dreams. The Lich cocks his head to the side as if he is listening to something. The promise I made is fulfilled at last. I am no longer obligated to serve the Crusade. Evaluate your new state of existence. Everything around... hold on.
Everything around you feels different. You can sense the subtle energies that flow between the planes. Countless mortal souls whirl around you in an ethereal dance, reaching out to you with their translucent fingers. You can hear their whispers clearly. There is now a void within your chest, cold and tranquil. It is incredible how clear and focused your mind has become now that the vulgar, incessant thumping of your heart has been silenced.
Am I immortal now?
Yes, although there are some limitations to your immortality. However, you no longer have to fear death from old age. You will not grow sick or decrepit. The blades and spells of your enemies will be powerless to end your existence. Even if your body is destroyed, your soul inside the phylactery will bring you back, and allow you to regain your physical form.
You are holding the vessel that contains my soul. Give it to me. Not so fast, apprentice. Not too long ago, you held my phylactery in your hands and tried to extort me for power, but now I have your phylactery. I have power over you. I didn't extort you. You offered to share your power with me. Maybe you did, maybe you didn't, but in the end, you took advantage of me to gain power. And what have I gained in return? Nothing, except for my freedom, which is mine by right anyway. So why shouldn't I take back my generous gift? What do you want from me? Grovel. Get on your knees and beg for mercy. Who knows? Perhaps I will spare you. Have I ever disregarded your advice? We have much in common. I'm sure you understand that it is better to have someone like me as your ally and not your enemy. I do not want to do that. I'm going to try this. Don't pretend we are the same. You're just a beggar who got lucky, an ordinary commonplace mortal who managed to snatch an invaluable prize, the immortality which I generously bestowed. You do not think like a true master of death, and you are still the same sword-swinging brute of a crusader you were when we first met. Yeah, this is kind of bullshit. What can you possibly offer me? My promise has been fulfilled, and all your little soldiers' treasures and conquests are worthless to me. No, I do not bargain with beggars. Wow, I think he is just on it, huh? Ah, shit. All right, fine. Much better. I may no longer be your master, but remember that I'm much older, far more experienced, and infinitely more cunning. Remember your place, and I'll allow you to keep your own life. The Lich casually tosses the phylactery into your waiting hands. This has been a fascinating experience, I have to admit. You intrigue me, but your mentor was a challenge, but not an altogether unpleasant one. I'm even inclined to call you the most extraordinary crusader I have ever met. Perhaps we do have more in common than I first thought. Now I will leave you with one final word of advice. Do not make rash oaths when you're blinded by a false sense of duty. We are done here. I am leaving this barren land so that I can forget all about demons, crusades, and improvidently sworn oaths. Farewell, Crusader, and do not trouble me again. Rock and roll. collect it all. Oh, what's this over here? Okay, get that. And that. And that. Okay. That is everything. Come on. There we go. Okay. Don't know what that was. But yeah, fantastic. We just gained another mythic rank. Okay, so we are on mythic rank 9. So I'm going to jump over here and go, let's see. Mythic rank 9. Let's go with last stand, right? Because that's important for him. All right. Regil. Okay. Regil. Oh, gotta scroll down. Should be. I think he's getting last stand as well. Yep. He is. Okay. Darren. He is getting. I have down here something that I don't think I can actually give him. And he doesn't cast mage armor, so archmage armor is not going to help him. This might be a good one to give him, though. Inspirational leader. Yep. So half your mythic rank plus 1, so 5. Plus 5 to initiative, saving throws against mind affecting effects, and concentration checks. Yep. All right. Miss Chalet. Where did I put her little card? There we go. And she's going to get... Did I already give it to her? Hold on. Gain a bonus on your attack rolls with ranged weapons equal to the penalty to AC the target receives from their size. That one actually sounds pretty cool. Every third hit with a ranged weapon against the same enemy deals an additional 1d6 per 2 mythic ranks divine damage. No, we're going to do distracting shots. If you hit an enemy with a ranged weapon attack, they receive a penalty on AC against melee attacks equal to half your mythic rank for 1 round. So 4 right now, 5 when we hit mythic rank 10, minus 5 to AC. So that's really, really helping our melee fighters up front hit easier, because we know that that can be a problem. So distracting shots. All right, Ember. Ember is getting... we're not... Now, on my original notes, I had Elemental Barrage with a question mark, but this doesn't work for her. Every time you deal energy damage to a creature, you apply an elemental mark to it. If during the next 3 rounds you deal energy damage to a marked target with a different type of energy, the target is dealt additional divine damage. She is all fire all the time with the way that we have her equipped. So Elemental Barrage will not work with her. No. I don't think this works with her either, because it is a ranged weapon attack instead of a ranged touch attack. These are the same. Elemental power surges through your body. You gain immunity to sneak attacks, critical hits, and fire damage. Or immunity to paralysis, sleep, and fire damage. Essentially, that's what it comes down to. Also gained a blind sense with a range of 60 feet. So do I want immune to sneak attacks, crit hits? Yeah, let's do that one. Elemental body. All right. Last but not least, me. And Lich. Next. We get to change from our default to the new. Oh, yeah. Absolutely. That's us right there. Okay. So, level 9, we are going to take Archmage Armor. And Magic Devourer. Spell resistance 25 plus mythic rank. Whenever an enemy fails a check made to overcome the Lich's spell resistance, the next spell the Lich would cast or next kinetic blast becomes quickened as though using a quicken spell feat. That's pretty good, but it's only 3 rounds per day. Ugh. Yeah, that's what we're going to go with. Yeah, that's just kineticist, so that doesn't work. Yep. We're going to go with that one. Awesome. God, look at our frickin' HP now. We are the beast, 415.
I crave for adventure.
All right. Yeah, see, look, we've been floating here in neutral evil for quite a long time. Why does it say level 7? I don't know. Summon Ravener Dragon. Hell yes. All right, that's just fantastic. Okay. You know what? I think that is going to wrap it up for this episode, guys. I'll be back with more either tomorrow morning or this afternoon, depending on when this falls into the list of things. So thank you guys so much for coming and hanging out. Appreciate it. And if you're new around here, think about subscribing. Click on the bell notification icon. There we go. And I want to thank all of my supporters, all of the channel members here. Faentur, TruFlat, Mr. Barbarian King, and 𝐚𝐻awke. Thank you, gentlemen, for all that you do around here. If you're interested in helping support this channel, you can click the join button down below or check the description for other ways. There's some one-off stuff, tips, and buy me cups of coffee and all that good stuff. So anyway, until next time, you take care of yourselves out there. This is Draco Invictus saying this has been the greatest day in my life. See ya.